guys, welcome back. This is Rahul. So in this video we will talk about interacting with drop downs. We will try to interact with multiple drop downs of different types. So I'm creating a spec file and I'm using a simple describe and it block code. Okay, and here I'll be using this website facebook.com, and we will click on this create new account, and we have these three drop downs to select the date of birth. So we will try to navigate to this website and select these options. So I just cy.visit and I'll give the URL of the website. Okay, the Cypress runner is already running, and okay, so it is like opening the website in Hindi. So we can change the language by clicking on the language option in the footer. So we need to click on this English UK, and like I will extract the locator. So nothing unique is here, so I'm just using the text, the available text. So I can quickly say cy.contains, and I'll give the text, and it should click on that particular link. And it should translate the web language. Yeah, now you can see the website is loading in English. So now we have to click on this create new button. So I've quickly used the Cypress selector to fetch the locator, and we just need to click on this, and once the button is clicked, then a pop-up will appear to enter the information. We will try to select the date, month and year. So here you can see for day the ID is available, and this is the drop down. These are the values. So this is a normal drop down with select tag. Similarly for month and year, these drop downs are available. So first we want to like select the day, so we can just use cy.get and pass the ID of the day drop down, and then we have to use select method, and here we have to pass the value whichever we want to get selected. So I want 3 to be selected, and similarly here I can use month and year as well. Here I can pass the value, like I'm passing December, so DEC is the code which is like available in the drop down. And for year we can use the year ID and pass the year whichever we want to get selected. So I'm passing 2010. So let's just run the test case now. So now you can see the website is completely loaded, and it has selected 3 December and 2010. So this is how we can handle drop down with the values. Suppose I want to select the value, select some certain option in the drop down, but not by the text. I want to use this value which is like behind the scene, which is working. So like here, instead of passing December, I can pass 12, so it will select DEC there. So let's see. The website is loaded. Clicked on the create new button, create new account, and it selected 3rd December 2010. You can see we pass the value, then it is also working, and we pass the actual text, then also it is working. Also we can use certain assertions as well while we are selecting the value, like I want this 3 to have the value as whatever the value it should have. So like it should have 3 as the value, so I can assert that select the option, select the text with 3, and it should have the value 3. So it selected the value and asserted as well. So this is one basic example of how you can handle drop downs, and let me create one more test case. In that we will try to handle some dynamic drop downs, like the value is changing or we have to search something, then we can use it. So here you can see I'm using this Ease My Trip website. If I click on this from text box, then a drop down appears and certain cities are listed here, and we can search a city and then click on the city. Okay, and we can use cities which are not here in the list as well. Like these are top cities, we can use any city which is not available in the list as well. Suppose I search Lucknow, so it is giving me the result and we can select it. So we just have to click on it, then the drop down will appear. We will search the value whichever we need, and then we will select that value. So I'm just copying the URL. Quickly write the cy.visit command and enter the URL. So I'm just skipping the first test case here because that is working fine, and we just want to run the second test case. So you can see the website is loading now, Ease My Trip, and it is complete. Okay, now we want to click on the text box. Let's get the ID of this text box or any other locator which is available. Yeah, ID is available. So we can use this ID to click on this particular text box. So I'm just writing cy.get and then pass the ID of the element, and just click on that particular text box. So you can see as soon as we click on this from text box, this drop down is like appearing, this box is appearing. So if we want to verify that, like we want to assert that this should be visible or not, so we can add one assertion here which will verify the behavior. Okay, so we can see this ID is available. This complete text drop down box is coming under this ID. So we can just assert here that cy.get this particular ID. We can give the locator ID. And we can like assert that it should and within this should we can pass the assertion value, that is it should be like visible. So once we click on this from text box, you can see the drop down appeared, and as expected it is visible and the test case passed. Now I want to type in this box and the results will come, and according to the value which I am typing, I want to click on that particular value, the result whichever is coming. Okay, so the locator is available. So instead of clicking, we will type. So we can type any city's name. So not Delhi, because like Delhi is the first city which is coming in the drop down pre-selected value, so we do not want to type that. So you can see the test case is working, and it has typed Mumbai, and the result is coming here. The Mumbai is coming here, so we can click on Mumbai and the value would be selected. See, the like this city is filtered amongst all the cities, the particular value is filtered, and we can like if we see that what the drop down value is here, we can see all the cities are having a particular locator value which is used for all the cities. So let me show you here. So if we like open this li tag under this ul is basically the complete drop down box, and under that this is available. So Delhi is available, first city, and after that you can see Bangalore is the second one. So if I open the div, you can see the Bangalore city is the second one, and all these cities which are available, they are having the class CT. So if I just say .ct, it should select those cities. You can see the Delhi selected is Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata. So these cities are selected according to that. So I can use this .city or the city class to click on the particular element. Now I'm just writing the code to select that particular city, whichever we are typing in the from text box. I can say cy.get the value, the class value, then it should contain Mumbai, because we have typed Mumbai there, and then click on that particular option in the drop down. So let's see if it is working as expected or not. Okay, the website is loaded. Click Mumbai, and I guess it is passed. Yes, it is passed. So it typed Mumbai, and then from the drop down it selected Mumbai. Okay. Let me just add a delay here of 200 milliseconds, so that maybe we can see it in real time while it is typing in the drop down. So you can see it typed Mumbai, selected the value. Okay, yeah, here you can see. Now maybe if I want to pass a city value which is not available in the top city list. Okay, so I can create a variable. That would be a better approach. So let's create a variable city and pass the city which we want to be selected. Okay, so now we can use this city variable in the type method, as well as in the drop down where results are coming, we can verify it. So now it should type Chennai in the from drop down and select Chennai as a city. So you can see it typed Chennai and selected the value. So basically we typed Chennai and we selected the city and we have created a variable, so we can directly change the value of that variable and like use it. And similarly we can use the to drop down as well to pass the value in the like from and to cities. So these are basically two examples how you can use drop downs. A simple one, the select drop down, and the other one is like search and select. Thank you guys.